Hey, spiritual journeyers, twin flames, journeyers, spiritual soul-to-soul connections, all y'all. I want to do a little reading for the collective today. I'm going to do it in that style I did the other day, which is the you and me kind of reading. All right, so you and the other energy, right? I'm seeing a lot of... right now, it feels like one of the topics that needs to be talked about or is on the top of mind for some people is about being a spiritual journeyer and being authentic, being true to yourself in the face of some, a lot of, not a lot, but, criticism or judgment or something like that. A lot of the twin flame journey or a spiritual journey is about changing. Well, it's about moving on to your path, okay? And a lot of us have had paths previous to this part of our life that have not looked very much like the path you're walking now, okay? And there can be a lot of judgment or criticism or just plain old negativity. And I'm feeling that a lot, and I'm also seeing the energy, and how you protect yourself from it is a really important thing. Not even how, just protect yourself from it, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of negativity out there. It's hard not to have it sort of, wash over you, especially if it's from people that you've known for a really long time. And, that's just what's going on right now with Pluto going direct. Pluto going direct, not Goofy, Pluto, going direct. Goofy could drive a car. So let's just move into this, right? Because Pluto is about a lot of truths coming to light, okay? It is about the death energy of old ways of being or old ways of experiencing life and the new stuff happening. So it can be a little disconcerting, all right? You can even surprise yourself and things come up for you, or things that you're like, oh my God, where is this coming from? Thank you, Pluto. All right, so for the collective, oh yes, this card has come up a bunch in the, can you see it? There you go. This is the woman card. This is the expectant, waiting for the person to come through. This is 39, that's the dice. Oh, and there he is. Okay, this is about taking a chance. Okay, so when I do twin flame readings, everybody's on their own timeline. Whoever this resonates for, huzzah, okay? And you may be way ahead of this, like this has already happened for you, or you may be way behind this. It's just a matter of like, does that really sound like what's going on for me? There's the twin flame energy here. The feminine energy is expectantly waiting. Okay, I will read a little bit because I like how they do this. This is kind of an old-fashioned deck, a little bit of a throwback, which is very cool. This is the lady. I could be the reader, the female subject of your reading, or a female partner of the significator. This woman is looking up for her book, The Red Rose. She's expectantly waiting for this person. I feel like that's you. This dice card, taking a chance, right? Taking a chance by waiting, taking a chance by jumping in. No matter what way you look at it, I am the risk, the gamble you choose to take. I am the uncertain and the leap of faith. I offer the promise of future change. Possibly negative cards to my right will foretell ill fate, but positive cards will bring about a happy state. Are you feeling lucky? Oh my God. Never channeled Clint Eastwood before, but there you go. And this is the man who is, this one, there's a man who's like, I want her, I'm going for her. And then there's one who's like slightly more confused, or like, what should I do? There's definitely some, he has his rose here ready to give to her. She might be super powerful, okay? And the divine feminine is very powerful, and the energy can be daunting, all right, for the divine masculine to come forward. And, look, that's part of this, moving into your power, moving into that energy. you are getting bigger. You are feeling that, right? You are feeling like the moving into your own path and doing what you're going to do. And some people may be criticizing it or being like, what's wrong with you? What's happened to you? Or something like that. Like, just chill. Because there's a lot of people who are still blocks of wood, as I call them, who are not accepting the idea of spiritual change in their life. But hear this. We are all headed in that direction. Okay, so you're just an early adopter. In technology parlance, you're an early adopter. You're somebody who's come on the path, who's opened up, because your job here is to light the torch and hold the torch for others. And teach, be an empath, be a healer. There's just a million different ways that can unfold. I'm going to be teaching more astrology stuff soon, more astrology courses. We're going to be looking at how to read your astrology chart. So here's the basics, so you can just get a sense of what it means or what your challenges might be or something like that. And also, I definitely always get a lot of comments when we do the North Node. The North Node is really what you need to learn in this life and the direction you need to head in this life. This is your life purpose. And in a twin flame composite chart, the composite North Node is the mission combined. You have your own mission, but you also have a mission combined. Okay? So let's see here. We're going to be doing that. I feel like later on in October, we got a lot of cool stuff lined up for the end of October. So if you haven't subscribed, you haven't hit that little bell, please do hit the like button whenever you want. But subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notified of what's going on with the channel first. All right. So Divine Feminine energy here. 7 of Cups. A little confused. Divine Masculine energy. Good. Knight of Wands. I know I usually am like, that's fire energy, but I do like the fact that there's movement there. I feel like the feminine energy is a little confused. Like maybe the Divine Masculine has not moved or taken the risk yet, but they will. Okay, what is this relationship about right now? Energy of the relationship. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is, remember when I'm just talking about the North Node. North Node is your path in life. A lot of times it is your work, right? I did a video the other day about, one of the things in that video was the understanding that a lot of twin flames may change drastically what they're doing for their work because of the mission, because of their mission. Queen of Pentacles is about getting that solid feeling, getting that, foundational feeling in the relationship and also together. So the composite chart here is likely to be something that is going to bring stability. Okay, so how the Divine Feminine is looking at the relationship right now. 3 of Pentacles. We can work it out. Let's do it. Let's build a foundation. You, me, God, let's build the foundation. How the masculine is looking. How the masculine, 5 of Swords. Okay. The masculine may feel a little bit shaky. You're looking kind of shaky, baby. This may account for the Knight of Wands energy here about wanting to come in quickly. I do think for union, I do think for sex or for intimacy of some kind, they have this 5 of Swords. They could have been somebody, or they could be somebody who has had a lot of people take advantage of them, or they may. The reason they're in this Knight of Wands energy, I'm going to come in and then I'm going to just run away, is because they feel like I don't want to be taken advantage of again. I don't think that the Divine Feminine doesn't have any intention of doing that, but let's see. Messages to you from your higher self, Divine Feminine. In fact, the Divine Feminine, right, strength. The Divine Feminine's energy here is very powerful. Okay? Very powerful, very strong, very confident. Okay? And how the Divine Feminine is looking at the relationship is 3 of Pentacles. So let's make let's work this out. Let's do something that works for both of us. The Five of Swords here with the Divine Masculine is a little less sure about what that looks like or how to do it. Messages to you from the divine masculine from the higher self. Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. Okay, now we got a problem here. The message from the higher self is this person is thinking they're going to be taken advantage of if they get too close, or if they come in and they, settle down with the divine feminine. They're having a feeling about that. Why is that? Let me see. Why is that? Queen of Swords. All right. Queen of Swords. A couple more here. First of all, yes. Okay. They could have had, all right. So this is, in their past, they've had someone who really took advantage of them. All right. Someone who was not good to them, who was, shall we say difficult. Okay. However, this is the action for you. Queen of Swords, be very clear about your intention. This divine masculine is still working on healing from a divorce or healing from a relationship that was not good for them. The divine masculine, the Seven of Swords there, divine masculine also may not tell you a lot about that, divine feminine. They're still in the process of internally looking at it, all right, or getting some sense of the relationship that had passed. They haven't let it go yet. They haven't let, if there was, I don't see that it was you. I feel like you're confused over here, divine feminine. Okay, I feel like you're confused. Yep, just doing your work. Hanged Man, Six of Cups, they are coming to you. Five of Pentacles, World. So if there was a time when you felt out in the cold, I think that's coming to an end. I feel like this person is coming toward you. But just know that they have this, you're just hanging. You're just, literally, Hanged Man. You're just waiting for this person to come in. I don't think you know anything about this, about their past, or about, you might know about it, but you don't really know the depth that causes them to be, I don't know, right? I don't know if I should be in this. I don't know. This feels like, what if I get taken advantage of again? They have to take a risk. Okay, so what's subconscious for you, divine feminine? What's subconscious for you? Three of Swords. Yes, you are feeling that subconsciously, I don't like this feeling of them moving forward. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to be my grounded self, my, solid self. I could get my heart broken. This is a risk I'm taking. Because I am confused as to their actions. I'm confused as to what they're doing here. Okay? Subconscious for the divine masculine here. Subconscious for the divine masculine. King of Cups. That makes me feel a whole lot better. They have such a deep connection with you. It's making them feel vulnerable, and that scares the shit out of this divine masculine. Okay, it's making them feel like they want to be with you, but they've had some bad experiences. You guys might even have had some bad experiences together, where it didn't work out at the time, or somebody's heart was broken, or this person's heart got broken, kind of a thing. And they're like, I love this person so much that it's hard for me to take the risk based on this other stuff. Blocks that they can overcome. What are the blocks they need to overcome? Or how can they overcome the blocks, I guess. Right. Okay. Star, Knight of Pentacles, Death. They will. They will. Okay. So I like this, right? They will see you as the unconditional love, and that's sort of where you need to be. I think we know that. We've been talking about that for 2 years now. Aquarius, Knight of Pentacles, Death. So seeing the goal, right? Aquarian energy, the star energy, the healing of that. Healing, going slow, right? Because this person is going to go through a big transformation here. So I think this is really about patience. That's why this stuff came up. And there is something about money. I do feel like Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, you're willing to help this person. Maybe they have had problems with money or something, right? They need to do something that's going to make them solid, okay? So Eight of Pentacles, Hanged Man, you're just going to be doing your work, doing your thing, however you want to come toward me. It's sort of like, feeding a baby fawn. Like, you have to be consistent, no fast moves, like no craziness, no drama, just like even Steven, perfectly even. I'm not going to be spooking them or anything like that, because their lens through which they are looking, they see the great opportunity here. It's not that they don't see that. They think and believe this is a great opportunity. They already know the deep feelings they have. And so now it's really a matter of taking the risk, putting their money where their mouth is here. So where are we going? Taking the risk. Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. Kind of awesome. Underneath, Hierophant, Temperance. God, I love the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for those of you who haven't taken my tarot class, the bottom of the deck is the stuff that you may not be seeing. Okay, and this is definitely coming into commitment. All right, this is what you've been asking for. The Star card, they've been asking for this too. And we all know, look, for those of you who have been in separation for a long time, you know that the issues, the problems, the pitfalls, the runner chaser, all of this kind of stuff. So what the universe is saying to you is just be solid in yourself. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, take care of themselves. Nine of Wands, yep, willing to own your bullshit. Okay? So willing to own, if you have broken this person's heart in the past. Yep. Yeah, that happened. I'm gonna not sugarcoat it at all. Yes, it didn't work at the time. The timing was off. Something happened, whatever it was. My intention was never to hurt you. This was all about me. And that's what I think people need to understand, that when people do things in relationships, a lot of times it's about getting in their own head and doing stuff. And so on a 3D level, this is about, fear of coming together. What if they hurt me and all this kind of stuff. But this will happen, okay? Just so you know. This will happen. If this reading resonates with you, this connection, the 3D, this is about coming into 3D partnership, okay? And it really is about the masculine taking a risk right now, and the feminine owning the bullshit of like, yeah, that didn't work out last time, did it? Or that didn't work out. But being calm and being in your own power, so you're not sort of riffing off of their fear, okay? I see you as very solid, Three of Pentacles, strength, and they may need some assistance, okay? There may be some money or some stability, some kind of stability assistance here. But just going slow, focus on perfect and divine health. You're on the right path. You and your loved ones are safe. Just detach, right? Because here's the other thing that I have been learning really in spades recently is that, I can do all these readings, I can say all this stuff and everything like that. But it's not my job to make you do it, right? Not my job. My job is to share with you the energy that comes through, read the energies of the cards, read the situation, and then detach with love. Here you go. And whatever you do with it is really your own business. It's not really for me to tell you what to do, ever. What I'm sharing with you is this is what, for a particular divine feminine, divine masculine couple, this looks like this is coming together. And the way to do it is get grounded and detached from it. So it's opposite. A lot of the stuff in Twin Flame is like opposite George, right? It's like, oh, I see it coming. I want it. Nope, do the opposite. Do the opposite. So that's my advice if you so choose, because this divine masculine has the power here right now to really transform, okay? And you already know the feelings here. The feelings are there. That's not an issue. I don't really believe that you think that the feelings are a question. They may not have said it out loud to you, but there's no question in my mind that the feelings are there. So, because you're them, they're you, right? So there is something here about coming home, about this person coming out of the cold and coming home. And that's ultimately what we all want, is to come into relationship that feels like a twin flame energy, which is about coming home. So your challenges here, should you choose to accept them, are to remain detached, to allow this person their process, to deal with your own feelings of fear without projecting them on this person. Like, you're going to hurt me, so I'm going to hack you off, right? You're not moving fast enough for me, right? All these 3D things. Because in the 5D, in the spirit level, okay, there's this like, okay, the next challenge is when I come toward you, this is from the Divine Masculine, when I come toward you, what is your response to that? What's your response to that? Is it like this? Does it feel, how does it feel? And that's going to be the next thing. Okay, so this person's coming toward you, this Divine Masculine's coming toward you. I'm going to do a little reading for those in union already, okay, for a couple that's already in union. So, just so you know, this is about taking a risk. And it's also you taking a risk, Divine Feminine, that you're not going to spook them like the baby deer, right? You let them come and eat out of your hand, and then they're going to go away. And you're not going to freak out about that. You're just going to be, because you're in the moment. You're detached. You're very practicing mindfulness. You're very, very calm and grounded and doing your own work, focused on your own stuff. You know, not my job. Not my job to make this person come toward me, right? It's not my job, right? I am waiting for them. No question about it. I am waiting for them, but they have to be the one to take the risk. Okay? Okay. So let's do a reading for those in union, another couple, another twin flame couple that's already in union. Let's see where we go with that. Let's see where we go with that. Okay. Messages for those in union. Let's see where we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. That compass, that man again, moon. Okay, so this is like the other side of it. After we get into union, it's like that lack of confidence in the past goes away. This is very much like moon, stars, sun, knowing it's written in the stars, knowing that they've taken action that is in the stars for them. The masculine is very, I want to see this. I want to read a little bit about the compass and the moon. Full moon. 5 of Swords, right? This person, 8 of Swords, has held themselves back until they didn't. They've held themselves back. All right, so you're getting, okay, this is really cool. This is the other side of that. This is like when you come into union, this person does follow that. Wow, that's really cool. I'm going to use a different deck here. That's really cool. They felt it. They felt the stuff. They felt the nerves. They felt the fear, and they did it anyway. So you're seeing now the progression of this person, this Divine Masculine, who's followed his heart, followed his stars. 16 here. This is the stars. Shiny sparkles, guidance, and healing is what I promise through a gentle feeling. I am reassurance, inspiration, and a new path for your exploration. Wish upon a star, for I bring hope and light from afar. Woo! I love that. And then the moon energy here, 32. Because we got the star here a couple times now. Love and romance, intuition and psychic abilities, imagination and creativity are but a few of the ideas I stand for. I reach across the sky and influence the waters. I am admired all around. I bring fame. I bring honors. So this masculine has taken the leap, has taken the risk. Okay? Yes. Have they done it slowly? Yes. Isn't that cool? They've done it slowly. They've done their work here. They've felt the fear and did it anyway. And on the full moon, which we will be coming up to at the end of October. Is that right? No. The October full moon is coming up this week. All right? Well, October full moon, we might want to do a live about that. I'll have to think about that. That's coming up this week. Wow. So this whole situation may shift for that couple that was in the last reading this week. Isn't that cool? All right, Divine Feminine here. Knight of Cups. Yep, awaiting the offer. Divine Masculine here. That's reciprocity of the offer. Yes, so the Divine Masculine is the Magician, right? Got everything they need. They're solid, okay? The Knight of Cups is the feminine energy here of reciprocity. I know, I just saw Lovers. The reciprocity of this relationship. That's what the energy of the relationship is about. Seven of Wands. Protecting the relationship. Seven of Wands. Resistance from other people. This is about being in union, and I'm telling you, once this does connect, and this is about being in union, you're likely to have a lot of people come on your path that want to be with you. Okay, because you are channeling such a high level of love energy. You're channeling this higher vibration love, and so you're going to find that other people are going to come on your path, and so you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm feeling this energy for other people too. Yes, that's where we're going, okay? So how you're seeing the relationship. What I mean by that, Nine of Wands, okay? How's the Divine Masculine seeing this relationship? Magician, I'm sorry, Hermit. The Divine Masculine is really looking deeply at this relationship, okay? They have the major arcana here. This is a massive shift for them. So being in the relationship, they're used to, this Magician is one, the Hermit is a loner. This is about a divine couple, a divine connection that is between a loner, so somebody who is not used to being in a couple right now. They're not used to being in there. They like their solitude. They like their, alone time or whatever. Divine Feminine may be leaning forward more, offering more love to this person. It's not really necessary. I feel like the Nine of Wands, I feel like Divine Feminine might feel that this is a lot of work for her, for the feminine energy here. But it's really not. It's just that you're wanting this person to lean forward more than they are. And they're not really doing that because that's not on their path right now. Their path is to be solid in themselves. Okay? That's what's on their path right now. All right. So, message to you, Divine Feminine, from the higher self. Message to you, Emperor. In this deck, see the Emperor is sort of like, what do I do? You want to take action because that's a big... your energy is, you're wanting to take action. You're taking action in more of a feminine way, and the masculine energy of you, this really needs to be more balanced because the feminine energy of you is smaller than the masculine energy, and that can be why there feels like an imbalance here. Okay, so messages to the Divine Masculine from higher self. King of Wands. So, the message here to the Divine Feminine. Don't take action, all right? Don't do anything. Don't be taking action to fix anything or make it be, better or more. You want more love from them. You want more attention from them because they're really looking at their own independence here. And because they feel, I know the Divine Masculine in this energy here feels like, the energy of the couple feels so big to them that as a masculine energy, they're trying to assert their independence. Okay. The divine is saying to them, hey, take some passionate action towards your Divine Feminine, but they're kind of resisting that a little bit. The Seven of Wands here, they're resisting that. The feminine energy is trying to, is asserting a little bit of a masculine way of communicating. The masculine is asserting a little bit of a feminine way. It's almost like we need to balance this out. Okay, we really need to balance this out. So let's see. Subconsciously for the Divine Feminine. Three of Cups. Go with the flow. Chill with your friends. The Divine Masculine. Oh, I see. Okay. Two of Swords. Divine Masculine is clueless as to why the Divine Feminine is, it seems like resistance, because the Divine Feminine is trying to lean too much forward. Okay? The Divine Feminine could be feeling that I'm afraid I'm going to get friend zoned, or I'm afraid I'm going to get, like, I'm afraid they have somebody else. Okay? Three of Cups there. This Divine Masculine is very clueless. They don't have anybody else. Okay? I don't believe they have anybody else here. Message to you here from Six of Wands, Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Fool. So they're holding on to some independence here. I do feel like so this is the risk again, right? Taking the risk, leap of faith. I do feel like there is going to be movement toward becoming committed here. All right. But they just want to be on top of it. Okay. Like they want to have the mask. It's got to be their idea. They are a little bit stubborn right now. If you're the one talking about getting married or moving in together or stuff like that, they're going to resist you because they're at a place, a crossroads in their own energy about not wanting to succumb to the Divine Feminine. They'll feel less masculine or something like that. This is old paradigms are rearing their head here. That the masculine has to be the one who does the asking to be married or to move in. The feminine needs to pull back on the masculine energy they're emitting. Instead, they need to learn to balance it within themselves more. Okay? And the feminine is viewing this as, you know, this is baggage and bullshit and I gotta, you know, fix it. I gotta get around it. I gotta do something. Take action, when in fact, really, the best thing to do is be more in the feminine energy and allow the universe to bring us together. Gemini energy there. Allow the universe to do that. Because the reason the Divine Masculine is resisting is because they want to be, the old paradigm of, I need it to be my idea, is rearing its head over there. All right, so how are we going forward here? Page of Cups. Devil energy, oh boy. Ten of Wands, High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this will balance out, but I feel like there's a problem here with balancing masculine and feminine, okay? And the best thing for you as a Divine Feminine is to really go back into your learning how to balance, pull back from the situation, all right? Don't be so, you know, active or taking action about what we should do next. Allow the masculine to get comfortable. Allow this relationship to unfold naturally, okay? And in the spiritual sense, you really have a lot of work to do. So you can't be really focused on this 3D part. Don't be really focused on that. And in fact, that's what's going to help balance the thing. And I do feel with the full moon, this will balance out, okay? There's the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So it can become real. The devil energy here, somebody's working too hard. Somebody is working too hard to try to make this work. All right, and that's not going to work. All right, it's going to have the opposite effect, right? So chill, get balanced, just allow things to flower, right? To come to fruition here. That's the best advice for the Divine Feminine here, is to not push. Because now once you're together, there's this like idea of, oh, we're just going to run off and get married, or we're going to be, and that's not really the purpose of the twin flame relationship. Is not about coupling. So the purpose here is to get in balance and do your work, do your mission. So not focusing on that too much. Energy healing work, use your imagination, you'll see the answer. Honor and trust your feelings. The Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. So healing and energy healing, doing energy healing work, going into meditation, being in your energy, being in your feminine energy, shining that light, all of those things. Once this person comes into union with you, I get the feeling of like this, I just want them to, you know, wrap it up. I want to be with them always. And that can cause another cycle of runner chaser. So I don't think you want to do that. And I also don't think you want to turn this into a toxic mess right now, because this person is on the verge of taking action. They need to do it in their time. And I know that might be frustrating to you, but at the end of the day, you will be able to, come into the comfortableness if you're not resisting what they're doing right now. Like, you're trying to tell them, this is a twin flame connection and you're supposed to be with me and want to be with me always. That's going to send them running away. So that's not what I would do. Okay, just making a recommendation to you. Okay? All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.